I'm Tony Ambrose, and 20 years ago we were in this very building setting up Bristol Cycling Campaign, and I was central in setting it up with a friend of mine, Jane Roberts, and we plastered the whole of Bristol with flyers, and we got, I can't remember, 100 people or something to the first meeting, and then we had this massive demonstration where we shut down the M32. And I was actually King Canute, and many of you may remember, many of you may have been there actually, waving your bikes in the air and getting on national radio, and the police were great in those days, they let it all go ahead. And of course the reason that we did this Bristol Cycling Campaign thing was that Bristol was simply a shocking city to cycle round. I had no idea of what was good for cycling. I've cycled all my life since I was about 2, and I knew it was the sensible way to get round, as did many of us here. And we just needed a forum, a means of getting together, and so that's why we started the campaign, brought like minds together, and here we are 20 years on, still fighting the campaign. Does that mean we succeeded, or does that mean we've not succeeded? Certainly means we've got a hell of a lot of challenges ahead of us. Things have moved on. Bristol's done quite a lot for cycling. Personally, I think they've still got a hell of a long way to go if they're to show real commitment. You just have to look at places like Denmark and see what they're doing there, what they've done to move things on, and what Bristol's done really is just scratching the surface, but it is a beginning to give them some acknowledgement and a sort of pat on the back for making that effort, but it is just a start, Bristol, and I think Bristol needs a message that there's going to be a campaign that's going to be really pushing for much greater change in the future.
Great, thanks very much, Tony.
That's it, really.